We're live, guys. Sorry about that. YouTube keeps crashing my live streams. It just happens every once in a while. And the freaking live stream crashes. I don't know what the deal is with that. Sorry about that. But we're back. I had to restart the live. Ellie is posting the link in the old chat right now to the new live stream. And I'm having some cornbread. With honey and butter.
While you were away,
While you were away.
3 of them dropped.
3 dropped.
Sailing with Vampires. See, we got
What's
some
up,
new
Sailing?
folks in here. Please hit that thumbs up so we can get this new one shared out. Far and wide.
So, we're working.
Are you using salt?
That one's 76 degrees and this one's 72
Hey,
degrees.
Tasman, Atlanta. I love it. There's a bunch of new people here now.
So it's somewhere in there, and it is actually 73 degrees inside the house. So it is pretty accurate. I'm just thinking about putting this in the bread truck, so that's why
We're testing it.
we're testing it.
What's y'all's location today? It says Busted Wallet Garage.
We're in Floridia.
We're in Florida, finishing up the Volkswagen bus, one of the Volkswagen buses.
Yeah, there's part 1 of this live stream, and in part 1 we went out to the garage and I showed you around the new bus, the paint job of the bus and the new headliner. Sailing with Vampires, you're sailing to Mexico November 2nd. Great to see y'all. That's
November
awesome.
2nd. Oh my gosh, I'm
Can
so
we come?
excited.
Do a YouTube collabo for a couple of
Yeah,
months.
Paul's free in November.
True. That's true. I may have some free time in November.
Might. The inside of the bread truck looks like a house.
I hear that all the time.
We get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You think that people secretly think that we're like fake family first?
No.
I guess we'd probably try and hide it better.
Yeah. No. People don't think that.
Does it really rain every day in Florida?
Sometimes, but it does.
This time of year it does.
Yeah, it goes for months sometimes.
I never even asked you, how was that rain when you were picking up the bus today? It was seriously pouring here.
I drove through it on my way to get the bus. By the time I got there, it had cooled out.
Nice.
It did kick back up a little bit, but it was just rain. It wasn't bad. I
Never
drove through the worst
fear,
of it.
Mr. Westino here. Hi, Mr. Westino.
Westino.
We were afraid you weren't here. Monica Blewinski says needs a stripper pole and a disco ball. What does? The VW?
The van. Yeah.
Or the bread truck? Did you give up on DB Cooper's money? Atticus Finch. I said
haven't
it
given
right
up
this
on
time. I wasn't confused.
Haha, hell yeah, man. We can rig up the bread truck with some silicone and a boat motor. It'll be awesome. Well, we could just rig up the Cummins motor. We'll put a propeller on it. And, we'll get that thing floating. Seaworthy. It's hurricane
Oshkosh,
season.
it's Josh. Yo, pimpin', how's it been?
What's up, Osh?
Is that your
Josh, it's
brother-in-law?
Josh.
No, different.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you guys hit that thumbs up yet? Gotta run to the store for the family. Y'all have a great evening. I thought you were gonna say y'all need anything.
Bye,
I was
Jason.
like, yeah, actually.
So sailing with vampires, if you could get like any boat, best bang for your buck, what kind of sailboat would you get traveling around the world? Just kind of curious, like, it has to be kind of cheap, like
You
bang
said
for your buck.
Oh,
It has to
bang for your
be kind of cheap but good. So I'm just kind of curious.
What's the cheapest boat you could sail around the world in reasonably? One that floats. Look at Summit Racing. They have kits for bread truck brakes, suspension, airbags, drivetrain, etc.
Hmm. You should also check at Mill Supply. They're a sponsor of this channel.
That's fine. It's a sponsor of this
Millsupply.com.
channel.
Check out millsupply.com for all your stepman needs. So we were up to $91 on the last live stream. And
Now we're at
it's all
zero.
and now it's all
always
the way back to zero.
so shitty when it crashes and we
It
just start
is.
at zero again because it's so fun to watch that number at the top. But
Oil Grow Show, hey, what's up? And drag bread truck, that's a good idea. I was thinking like a gasser bread truck, you know, where it's like jacked up in the front, kind of squatted in the rear, and like,
Hot Soaker said we're seriously thinking of getting an ambulance, but is there any you can stand up in? Depends how tall you
I
are.
don't know. Most ambulance I've seen are short, so
We have friends that live in an ambulance, and it's really nice. They've done a really good job on it, but they're not very tall people. Sailing with Vampires responded to you.
anything that's solid fiberglass, early to mid 80s newer stuff.
Not a lot of cops in there. Oh, screenshot. He's saving that.
Yeah, I like to know that kind of advice. I'm 6'4", so I have to find something clearance. Oh yeah, 6'4" is
Yeah, ambulance
you're not
is
gonna want
not gonna work.
ambulance.
Well, that's Brian. That's separate.
Oh, that's sub. Yeah, I got too confused. Sorry.
Yeah. Ron C., you crashed our other live stream with all of your sharing of personal, potentially embarrassing stories.
Was it embarrassing for you?
Yeah.
Was it?
Because I don't even know what he's talking about, so it's like, you know, you could know a lot of things. I don't know what you know, but whatever. That's life.
We hadn't done very much at that point.
I'm not worried about you.
What do you mean?
I'm worried about myself.
What do you mean yourself?
Who knows? That was a weird year. That was a weird point in my life. I'll never tell. A lady never tells. I'm such a lady.
Yeah. Even
Oh,
my
even-
step van, you'd be pretty close to the ceiling. It's 80 inches tall from the floor to the ceiling. So however much that is, it's like 6'7" or 8. So it has pretty good clearance. What did you guys do after I went back to my car at 10 p.m.?
I don't even remember meeting you, so I don't really know how to answer that. I don't know which night it was. Were we parked at Statman Row or we parked at
Parts ER.
Partier?
It had to be step van, right? I would think. Key.
Partier.
Partier.
Oh, then I really have no idea. I don't think there was anything that embarrassing that happened. There was one particular night that I thought you might have been talking about.
Gotta run, stay safe out there. Right on. Good luck in your endeavor going to Mexico. Sounds awesome, man. Have a blast.
Karen, that's a great question.
Ever seen a bad wreck on the road?
I was just thinking about this the other day when we were driving here. We drove for like 3 days straight. And I was thinking that I've never seen a bad wreck on the road. I mean, I've seen wrecks. You know, maybe a car flipped over or something, but nothing that was like horrific. And I was just thinking about how surprising that is, the amount that we travel, and it, like, I think people just have this fear, like that kind of stuff happens all the time, but I've never seen it.
Yep, same.
I've seen a bunch of rigs on fire that I've seen. I think I've seen probably like 5 at least in the past couple of years. Sorry, Ronzi. Now I feel guilty again. I'm trying to remember. We were hanging out in the bread truck at Barger until 10 o'clock at night. Was Reagan there? Who knows? That was many years ago. I have a terrible memory, don't I? For some things.
Some things.
Don't eat that stuff out of your ear, Paul. You don't know where it's been.
This looks like ear stuff too. This is dates, date coconut.
Yeah, totally wrong. I totally feel like that's true. Like what happens at Barger stays at Barger.
Yeah, you don't have to be embarrassed with
No.
van life friends.
It's just embarrassing to like recall it later in a somewhat public room. For people who have never been there and don't get it. I'm sure like Burning Man people feel the same way. They're like, can we not talk about that in the real world? What's the temp now? It's always 73 degrees here.
This is saying it's actually 70, between 76 and 80. So I don't know what's up with that.
Whoa, Brian, that's intense. I didn't know that happened. I'm sorry. Did you know that?
Oh no! Wow. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, he sent us a video of it. We looked at it. He told us about it.
And it just happened recently?
Pretty recently.
Yeah.
At least the communication between us.
Yeah.
was-
Oh, the remembrance video. I do remember that. So that just happened like within the past 6 months or something. Yeah, I can't imagine. Let me clear something up for those who have not experienced RTR Barger. You meet a lot of nice people, and it can be difficult to remember all of their names and the experiences you have. Yeah, it's true. Or you can go there and just isolate yourself and not meet anyone.
Yeah, a lot of people do that too.
Whatever you want to do. But it's true. I definitely have met a lot of people, a lot of amazing people there. February 2nd, 2020, 2 weeks after 18th birthday. Oh,
I've definitely met a few people there that are like,
yeah.
Oh,
That you
sorry.
try not to remember. We're simultaneously having a conversation about like partying and like Brian's son dying in an
Sorry.
accident. It's
Yeah.
just hard to navigate between them. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's really not words, Brian. I can't imagine it. That's like my biggest fear of my nephews is something happening to them. It's like hard for me to think about. Yes, those cuckoos too, Paul. There's a lot of cuckoos in van life for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the cuckoos you see on social media. Those people just they come out of the woodwork at some of the events. Where's my pizza? Always wear your seatbelt. Yep. That's why I drive. Well, that's one of the reasons I drive my van. Cyanide, I can't believe your pizza isn't there yet. If you could move to a nice house anywhere in the country, where would you go and why? That's a hard one.
Well, for me, a nice house would be like a killer barn and water supply and a lot of land. That would be like a nice house, right? I'd be.
Yeah.
It could have a house. It could not have a
South
house,
Florida.
but it'd be like South Florida.
Definitely not for us. Not our choice.
So I don't know. I would love Colorado, or like I don't know, anywhere you could choose anywhere.
I mean, that is our choice already. That's the choice we're trying to make, and it's a hard choice. So I don't think we have an answer. If we had an answer, we'd probably live there.
Well, yeah, but they're saying like if money didn't matter, right? I mean, no. What's the question? If you could move to a nice house anywhere in the country, I kind of got from that like if money didn't really matter, like if you just choose a place, but
Right. I mean, I kind of feel like that is the situation because we're trying to find a place where we want to like invest into being there for a long time. I don't know. I guess yeah. Like I really like the Nevada County area, but I can't really afford to live there.
yeah, you're losing battery, but you can plug it in right there.
Mine is right there too. Oh, that's. I don't know. Colorado, maybe. Western. I really like southwestern Colorado.
I think the Nevada side of like Nevada City, you know, like on the other side of the state, like Tahoe.
Yeah.
That might be okay. I really want to avoid California. I don't want to live in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, climate's obviously a big
Colorado's
thing.
great.
Water is a big thing. I'd like to not just be in like total kind of redneck land. I'd like to have like some amount of like-minded people to myself. What else?
Canada.
Canada. Oh yeah, true. If I could choose anywhere, it would be in the Applegate Valley in Canada, in British Columbia.
Would be a pretty good choice.
Yep. Good, good. That's so far my favorite place. But not very realistic.
Kind of expensive.
Hello, love three bugs. Are you guys smoking weed?
Hey Paul, is that your chick? Yep, this is my hot chick. How about
in America?
America?
Well, I mean, Canada is in America, but you mean in the U.S.?
Everyone throw in on a bird trucker compound. Let's start a cult. Yes, I agree with that.
Who said that?
Brian Dumont, maybe? Yeah, Brian Dumont. Brilliant guy. We should follow his direction. Are you guys still in Colorado? No. Canada is America. Yeah. I'm trying to build some weight like you. I got plenty of weight.
He's been working hard on it for years. It might take a while. You think this hot body just comes naturally? You think you can just like wake up one morning with a gem like this? You guys seen this? I know you guys are all dudes on here, but you might want to just admire this for a second. He is built. He looks really good. You want to see?
Stop it, you're making me blush.
It's hard to make Paul blush, but I'm really good at it. Look at this. You want to see? Is that your left arm?
Bang.
See that? You see this ridges right here? Yeah. He's my boyfriend. Sorry. Love bugs.
Awkward. Right? That's what I'm trying to say. When my pug is watching too.
Is that making you feel uncomfortable?
Does your pug watch when you do it? Is that what you're saying?
That is awkward.
Ooh. Yeah, like when I walked out and I was tripping on mushrooms, and I walked out, or no, I was on Molly and I was walking out in the garden, and there was a woodpecker on the post and it just stared at me for like a minute, and I was just staring at the woodpecker, and I was like, man, that woodpecker is like really connecting with me here. And then after like a minute, I looked to the side and
Hi, Bo.
Pinto was like humping the air, you know, just like looking at me all awkward and like, well,
Pinto's the dog.
that ruined the moment. I totally had a thing going with the woodpecker, but
Pinto ruined it.
Next level.
Felt like we were about to have a swingers party for a minute there. Hi, David Morse. Did it make you a little bit excited?
We would love to.
Yeah, come on over.
Are you going on the road anytime soon?
We're on the road.
We're on the road.
We're just visiting, as we
Route
do.
666, is that the devil's route? That last bubble
Sorry.
is slowly lowering. Oh.
Ooh, thanks.
I knew someone would be in touch with the thing and like
That's so good.
touch when I saw Paul's arm. What? Touch? Don't tell me that.
Brian Dumont's just like trying to turn it back PG. Everyone's like talking about swinger party now, and he's like, let's get back to the bubble.
Don't stress cyanide. They don't have your pizza in the car. It's not like it's just been cruising around the city. It never left the restaurant. So don't worry. It's gonna be the same even if it comes late. They're just gonna leave the restaurant later. So the pizza's the same level of freshness. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. I'm a professional. I've worked at pizza places and delivered pizzas, and I know don't overexaggerate.
The quality of your pepperoni is going to be top
Don't
notch.
overreact. It's
Paul
okay.
also is a big believer in like what's it called? Positive thinking,
Yeah.
law of attraction. So if you start thinking about how your pepperoni is going to be ruined, it will be ruined. So don't think about it. Think
Gonna
about
need
how
extra
delicious
lube
it's going to
tonight.
be.
Lalo said he's gonna need extra lube tonight, or someone. He's just said gonna need extra lube tonight. So I don't know where that came from.
Hi, Lalo.
It's a strange introduction.
Nice to see you too. I mean, I'm not seeing you, but why? Because of Paul's guns? Is that what you're talking about? You're just so turned on.
Paulie, my pepperoni is gonna be like a nice dab with the Red Rocks. Okay. I'm sorry. I think it'll be okay though. I'm lost on pepperoni. Maybe I'm too young to understand sorcery talk.
No, we're literally just talking about pepperoni. We're talking about two things. We're talking about how hot Paul's arms are, and we're talking about pepperoni. Totally separate subjects, but they could be intermingled, I suppose. Paulie does have guns.
Either is Uno reverse on my PGA statement. What's PGA?
Uno reverse. That's hilarious.
Paulie, what if you woke up and your beard was gone? Would you flip? Yeah, because why would it just disappear?
I knew you were gonna say
It would
that.
be weird for it just to disappear. Of course I'd flip. Be like, what? How did that happen? It just walks away. Beards just walk away now. View. Paul does not have hot arms in this picture. In this picture.
The hot arms in this picture.
Oh, that's you.
I guess so. You know.
That's you with the hot arms. With
Oh
hot
yeah.
arms,
All right. Thanks. No, what if he shaved it in the middle? What if I just shaved the middle of your beard while you're asleep? He wouldn't freak out. I could totally do that.
Excuse me.
I wouldn't. I think it would be a lose-lose situation, I think.
What if he just did the Devon? Just straight up the middle?
No. Nope, not gonna happen. Speaking of lube, that's always a great way to start a sentence. Oh, Richard the Lionhearted. Bong hits on me.
Bong hits on Richard
Thank
the
you,
Lionhearted.
Richard.
I don't have a bong.
Speaking
but
of lube,
I'll do one of these for you.
If you emptied someone's hand sanitizer and would refill with lube, then they enjoy watching the mayhem. Yes, Paul's guns are huge. That's so funny. Lalo. Hilarious. How you doing? How's the new house? I saw that you had some visitors recently.
What made Richard the Lionheart just drop $20 like that? What a baller.
That
Thank
was
you so
super
much.
nice.
Getting ripped, sorta. Let me see if I can
Paul's
get this.
getting ripped, sorta.
Let me see if I can get this hotter than 80 degrees now.
I'm telling you, it helps if you move the air down. Or move it up, actually.
I see what you do.
I think it actually helps if you move it up.